Good morning. Welcome back to When Pigs Fly. I am Patty. I'm here with Tracy and Renee. Good morning, ladies.
Hello.
Morning.
So, wow, we are still in these post-eclipse energies, and we wanted to dig in on a topic that many of you have been researching, which is why are bad things still happening to me or perceived bad things? And we're going to talk a bit about how these stitching patterns, I call them, that come from the Schumann resonance, are opportunities for healing. So if something feels like it keeps repeating and you think, oh, I healed that, and it keeps showing itself to you, it's not actually a bad thing happening to you. This is being presented to you so that you can bless it and send it on its way, right? We're alchemists. So this is going to be kind of how we're going to start this conversation today. And we want to welcome all of you new subscribers. We love you. Thank you to all our listeners who are putting comments and sharing your experience. This helps everyone. You never know how your story is going to impact somebody else. And we read them and go, "Oh wow, I remember going through something like that." So you're inspiring us to really help bring you content that means something, and we love you guys and thank you for being here. So with that said, who would like to jump in on this topic first?
Trace, you want to jump in?
Sure. So my kind of analogy of what is happening is we've all been kind of compelled and pushed to move out of our life what is no longer serving us, what is not on trajectory for our highest good, for our highest path. That involves letting go a lot of old programming, a lot of old belief systems, which also simultaneously means that a lot of the systems and structures in our society will be changing, breaking down, things of that nature. So what I have noticed since the eclipse is all of those things that were kind of hanging on, not wanting to change, not only in myself, but also in my world. So that means maybe my husband, my kids, things that are happening in my business, they are getting a hard push. It is kind of a non-negotiable anymore. And how I had seen it was we were going to have choice points up into the eclipse, means we got to choose. And now there is no choice. Like, nope, there you go, off the cliff, figure it out, which is amazing and awesome because it's a turbo boost. So what I like to say is our guides are giving us scenarios, options, situations, thoughts, feelings, remembrances, triggers to go ahead, bring it up and move it out. And they're not giving us, well, let me give it to you softly, well, a little more. It's the big push. So we can say, oh shit, okay, I see it. We're not doing it this anymore. Let it go, move through. Now, that's very condensed and consolidated with a smile on my face, but it could be kind of, this sucks, or, I don't want to do this, but I think we're encouraging everyone to be aware, seize the opportunity, and move through it. And I really, truly believe that right now the energies provide us with an opportunity and availability to just say, I see you, I see this, I'm not doing it anymore. My favorite thing is this is not my reality. See you later. So super exciting. And I do want to disclose, because I think we have been in this conversation and we've been doing all this, I'm getting it pretty quick, but I have to remind myself daily that outside scenarios, for me, primarily, I see a lot of stuff happening in my business, which could be construed as, oh crap, it's all falling apart. But no, it is the opportunity to do a course correction. So let's grab that thought and let it course correct expediently and efficiently. And I'm telling you, it's happening. So it jump on. I mean, jump on, catch the opportunity, spin any negative thought to, ooh, cool, good opportunity, and then blast your mental intention and direct trajectory onto the new, onward and upward.
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
I love that. And remember, your soul has this whole plan. Okay, we like to look at it from this 3D world, which we've really been pushed out of. Okay, but our brains are still sort of sitting there because that's our commonality, that's our comfort zone. So you're still trying to figure out, well, how can things be? What, what is this? And you're looking at it from the old, what I will refer to as the old 3D world. Okay, we're not in there anymore. So you have to start to shift and change that whole narrative within you and look for, okay, how can I turn this around? What, and even if you don't know, ask for help. Okay, okay, guides, okay, angels, God, whoever, ask for help me see this a different way, because your soul is pushing you into that whole aspect of like, look at this is in your highest and best good. And unfortunately, a lot of people with their relationships are really struggling right now. At least, my client base and what they're saying to me, they're struggling right now because not that they're recognizing that this isn't a healthy relationship from them, but they're saying, oh my God, this has just gone to shit now. And what am I going to do? And it's like, you have to stop and step back. And I don't care how long you've been with people. And I'm so sick of hearing, well, I have to get married now because we've been together for 10 years or we've been together for this. No, you don't have to do anything. You have to look and say, that was an experience. And where am I now? Is this still a great relationship for me, or should I be moving on? Because what do I want? What really works for me, opposed to staying in a relationship that really is basically dead. Your soul saying, look, energetically, that relationship's over. We got to catch you up to snuff on it. And when you're sitting there with your blinders on and, looking like this and like, no, I don't want to see this because this is what I know, really step back and say, okay, wait a minute, I really am unhappy. And you might be surprised at having that conversation, because everything is about conversation. Open up, communicate. If you don't have communication, there's nothing there. So open up and communicate. You might be surprised at what that partner says to you, that, what, you're right, we feel this. So it doesn't have to be this tumultuous thing. It can be something that really goes to the wayside very lovingly and easily, because the old energy, the 3D energy, is all about the bullshit. And now it's exactly what Tracy said. You're being pushed off of that cliff, whether you like it or not, and you're going to fly. You're going to soar. It's a matter of getting your brain wrapped around that and recognizing it's okay for me to change. If you're not changing, if you're not uncomfortable, you're not moving forward. Like, every time like something is happening, yeah, you're going to be uncomfortable, but you're moving forward. So start to look at it from that point and just see, how can I change this around? What is the positive in this? And if you can't see it, again, ask for help, ask for assistance, talk to, if you don't want to talk to the angel, spirit guides, whatever, talk to a friend. You might be surprised at the wisdom that they hold, but be open to hearing. Don't just shut them down because this is where I want to be. I have nothing. I have no home. I have no whatever. No, you do have a home. You're living someplace. Do you know what I mean? Or yeah, you do have a relationship. It's not the healthy one, but you can see other relationships that are positive, or just any little scenario in your life. We've been pushed out of our comfort zones, and now it's time to just support each other, connect in with that beautiful higher element of who and what you are, knowing your soul's got you covered. You're not gonna fall to the wayside. You're being covered, you're being surrounded. There are so many, what I always refer to the healers. There's so many energetic beings here to help us, together with all the deceased relatives helping and assisting. And it's amazing what's in there and what's here to support us. That makes sense?
100%, Renee. So well said. Yeah, and we often see the question asked, how do I raise my vibration? The highest way to raise your vibration is through authenticity, because then you're not going against yourself. You are now, when you are being authentic and saying, is this in my best and highest good? You are fully supported, and your guides are jumping for joy going, oh my gosh, okay. Now they're allowing themselves to be real. And I think when you see people struggling to let go of any kind of a relationship where they already know, like, look yourself in the mirror and say, is this still in my best and highest good? But you may have societal beliefs, expectations. What do? We have contracts till death do us part. And this is all stuff that was part of the inverted energy to keep you stuck in fear and lack and limitation. And if you think about it, I can be my authentic self And don't you want everybody that's in your environment to also, if everybody's being their authentic self and just loving themselves the way they are, relationships are effortless. They're effortless. Love isn't earned, it's who you are. And, and you're being challenged to just be authentic and be real. And I think in some cases too, having the realization that we're all being pushed through this door, right? No one's left behind. So if you think, oh, I'm more spiritual than my partner, for example, let that go. They're on their journey, and at any moment they could they could be on the same level as you, and you don't know. But it's really important in this now moment. Where are you? It's everything happens in the now. And don't try to get in your head and predict and say, oh no, is it going to fall apart? Maybe it does change, but maybe you go apart and then come together. You have no way of knowing, but your soul knows, and your soul is just begging you to be authentic. And like Tracy said, you can either walk through the door and say, what's in my best and highest good, ask for support, or or you're getting the boot in the ass. Like, you're getting kicked through that door. And whether you are walking through it and taking that leap or being forced through it, that's going to determine your reality that's playing out in front of you. And there really isn't anything bad happening. It's like, okay, oh, this is popping up. How can I give it a polite invitation to go? Right? And it really is, every single thing that you're being shown is in your best and highest good. And it feels weird to say that when you go, this is perceived as bad. Flip it and start, our perspective is a mirror. All our perspective is a mirror. So what are you being shown? Oh, okay, that's not what I want to create more of, so I can let it go. What do you want to see in that mirror, and what do you want to create?
Oh, true. Go ahead, Trace.
No, I was just going to share funny stories. Go ahead. You go, Renee.
No, we love the story. Let's go. Let's hear it.
So when Renee, where you were talking, I saw, the jump off the cliff thing, and I'm just going to seed this energy out there so you can grab it. So when you were talking, I was getting the analogy of, so let's say we get pushed off a cliff. So you're in free fall, which could be terrifying. And oh my God, I'm going to die. And then suddenly, your guide taps on your shoulder and is like, just pull that string. You know what I mean? And then you're shoot. And then you're like, oh my God, this is amazing. And Patty, when you were talking, I don't know why I went to whitewater rafting. And when you said effortless, I want to just say to everybody, the whole thing can be amazing. Jump to that story, jump to that version. Because if you're whitewater rafting, my definition of effortless is if I'm whitewater rafting and you're in a rapid, it can be effortless in the, oh my God, everyone go, go, go. And it's not effortless, but getting through the rapid is so pumped with adrenaline. And I'm trying to give references that, but these are sporty things that I've both experienced, both of those, and jump to the version that's not terrifying, that's not scary, that it's the adrenaline pump. It's the, oh my God, it's freaking amazing. And then you get out of the rapid and you're so pumped. So it is effortless in a sense because you are subscribing to the version, the energy of that experience, that journey. So I'm just going to seed that for everyone, because if you're in a challenge, jump to that version. And you can just ask for it. Say, no. I'm not in the fear. I'm not in the terror. I'm going to the adventure, the thrill of it all. And then just allow it. And I know that sounds so simple, but I really believe that right now it's so available.
Yeah. Show me, you just say, show me that version, right? And if you don't have the answer, ask, the support is there, right?
Yeah.
Just say, show me, I am not seeing this. Like, if you're feeling the oh shit version, say, show me the opposite.
And it's not technically easy, because most things in life aren't easy, but we can bring in ease. There's a very, very big difference there. If everything was easy, it'd be boring. And what's the upside? If everything was just handed to you. So anyway, ease versus easy is a big component for me. Okay.
I love that. And, usually what I'll say is, I'll be in this fear mode of something happening. I'll be like, nope, I'm not doing that. Like, thanks so much. Thanks for the upgrade, but we're not going there. I choose to experience this in ease and grace. And it really is sort of amazing how my mind sort of gets out of it. Now, granted, I've been doing that for a lot of different things, a lot of different wording, a lot of stuff through the years. So if you're just sort of starting out and doing those things and flipping that, you're going to say it a couple times. You're going to think it. Don't go back in and think, oh my God, this isn't working because now I still have this. Because the minute you say that, especially in this energy, everything is happening so fast that you say that it's great for the positives. Like, oh my God, I'm saying this and look at all the things that are coming to me. Or I briefly thought that and look, it just appeared for me. Oh my God, like, how great is that? What a coincidence. It's not a coincidence. It's all synchronicity. So it's a matter of recognizing that. But so it's great for the positives, but it's also, what we perceive as the negatives. All the healers are saying there is no such thing as a negative, not in this world now. Your awareness is being heightened to see what's going on in your life. Look and see what's not working. Where are you feeling stressed? Where are you feeling aggravated? Where are all of these things that you don't like? Why are you in fight or flight? Look at that and say, okay, help me to see this other piece. Or, okay, this is not what I'm choosing anymore. We, meaning all parts of you, we're choosing this ease and grace, or we're choosing the opposite of this, because a lot of times we're so into that we don't know what the opposite is. So when you're in that field, know that the minute you think that, you are being surrounded with these beautiful energetic beings that will possibly bring a physical form to you to help you. So be very open and listen and see what's coming at you, because some people just can't receive. So if somebody says, oh, hey, do you need help? Nope, I'm all good. No, no, you are. And it brings me into that story of like the woman on top of the roof in the flood. She's like, God, save me. Right. And the boat comes by and the guys are like, hey, come on in. No, God's going to save me. He throws her like 3 different boats. Go, no, God's going to save me. Clearly she drowned because she was a dumbass and wasn't seeing the signs. So it's this piece of recognize it's not going to come the way you think it's going to come. Keep yourself open for the possibility of something showing up in your life that you had no idea of how it could be, because a lot of us don't. We don't know. We don't know the big picture either. So if you're sitting there and judging, like, well, this is shit, and you're staying in that shit, if you are not changing that program, that thing in your mind, you're going to stay in there and it is going to magnify bigger than ever. So find your peaceful place, find that ability to go into who and what you are, and allow yourself to ask for change, to raise your vibration, because the minute you're saying those things, your vibration immediately raises. And when you're raising that vibration, your awareness is heightened, your awareness is heightened, your awareness is heightened, like it keeps coming. And now you're seeing more things. That's a wonderful, wonderful thing. Don't look at it as a negative. Every single decision we make is a positive. Like, all, the healers, your spirit guides, everybody's like, my God, like they're rooting you on and like how great, everything is. So it's that piece of, you've got this whole group behind you, pushing you along, holding you up, carrying you in through each and every step, because the soul is saying, this is great for us. It might cause tremendous heartbreak, might be whatever. You are going to come out of this better, and you're going to then look back later and say, oh, now I know why I went through that. And okay, that's what brought me here or there. And it's going to be a positive. Trust us. It's a lot of shit sometimes, but flip it around. Say, okay, well, this shit really isn't. Like, okay, this shit, I'm going to come out of here with the rose. So it's a shit rose, but look at it, it's pretty.
What's the best fertilizer? Manure.
There you go, see? Yeah, so I think it, like, if everybody just starts to recognize this, even people in our lives, don't look at them as, well, they don't know that everybody's on a different path. We may, you may say, oh, they're, going down that whole shit show, whatever. That's their path. Just help them wake up, plant the little seeds. Doesn't matter if they listen to you, you've planted a seed. It'll be watered.
Yeah. We're all source energy. So you say, when you get like, grab onto that, I'm source energy, and so are they. And so are they. And it's not a competition. It's not a race. It's, you know, we are here for expansion. We're here to expand into higher levels of consciousness where greater joy, greater love, all of these things are being amplified. And that, you know, recognize when you're in that old, right, that old mindset, the old earth, the 3D, which is dense, which was all about density and struggling. And can you push your way through? Yes, but then you get in a whole new set of fears, and it's that awareness and saying, okay, wait a minute, why am I choosing the sludge? I don't have to choose the sludge anymore. And it's, yeah, the beauty of the unknown is all the stuff that wasn't in your history files can now flow to you. Before the old 3D, we were all picking out of the history files. Oh, what did I learn? Right? Blah, 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 which doesn't allow for infinite intelligence to come in. Now we're playing in infinite intelligence and creativity. It's a creator energy. And like, for example, if you say your car doesn't start when you first get in the morning, you can sit there and go, oh my God, fucking battery's dead, la la la. Or you get your car going and then find out, had you gone 20 minutes earlier, that you would have been involved in a multi-car pileup. It's like your guides are always working for you. And even in the moment, if you don't, so when something you perceive as, oh, this is an issue, you're in the history files. Just say, oh, wait, this is happening for me. How can I roll with it? How can I roll with it? Let me just see where this leads me. And right, and go inward and say, okay, wait, am I swimming upstream? Or am I, okay, I don't know where this is going, and it's okay. You might feel a little scared. But our body produces the same feeling in when we're excited as it does when you're scared. So it's like Tracy was talking about the whitewater rafting, right? You can go, oh shit, or you can go, whoa, this is it, game on, let's go. That may feel the same in your body. So start to recognize, oh wait, how am I interpreting this? What's my perception here? And if you don't know where to go with it, give it up and ask for that, right? Ask for that guide. The guidance is there, and it comes in, and say, okay, can I get some, I think I got it, right? And like Renee said, at first you might see so many synchronicities that you go, oh gosh, so many coincidences. That is the new energetic, is that you're getting confirmation, you're getting signs. And if you're not sure, just say, give me a stronger sign, and you'll get it, right? It's
yeah,
there.
and recognizing and knowing that all of your loved ones, they're all there helping you as well. And if there's even a question, go back in. I don't know what episode it was, but Ryan had commented when he went to bed, he, asked for assistance, and he got it, and he felt completely new the next morning. Like, they're there. Start to read the comments in all of these episodes, is that people are sharing their experiences. And thank you so much for doing that, because you're really helping so many people, in addition to helping us recognize, like, okay, look, this is being, perceived as we intended it to be. And you're recognizing there's so many people there that are not a physical form. I mean, there's physical form people there, but there's so many others on the other side that are assisting. They didn't just leave us. They've been there every step of the way helping. And I said, we just have to ask and allow yourself to receive. Tracy, what did you want to say?
The only thing I was going to add is I'm getting that everyone can practice energy work. And what I was shown, I had this example yesterday of, sometimes I call it my master board. And I know, Patty, been in a recording studio, all the, the knobs and the synthesizers and the stabilizers. And I'll just go into my field or someone else's field, and I'll start playing with all those knobs, like calm down the nervous system, turn up the joy, turn down the drama. And it's such a fun, easy way. Like, energy work is so powerful right now. You can do it on yourself, you can do it on others. And it's such a simple, get out of your head way and use it however you want to kind of mold. Sometimes I use clay, and I'm talking energetically, to kind of, if you find yourself in a tumultuous situation or someone else, use your energy. You're powerful. Every single person has it. So I was just kind of getting to share that because it's very useful.
Yeah, I love that. And when John Burgos was on, remember, he used that thing of, like, just flip your hand over.
Yeah.
Like, and I've used that, since then, where it's like I'll be doing something and I'm sort of caught in it and I can't, really see my way. I'm like, okay, guys, you need help. And all of a sudden I'll recognize my hand go. And then it's weird. It's like all of a sudden my body starts to come down. I'm like, oh, okay. All right. I'm not going to really buy into that anymore. It really has made all these little things. And if you're working with someone else's energy, if it's in their higher self is always going to say yes, by the way, always, because if you're drawn to work with somebody else, they're complaining to you or whatever, you're drawn to work with somebody else's energy. It's because their higher self has come in, said, hey, you can help this person. So could you do some work? You don't have to know what you're doing. It doesn't, the higher selves and all the healers, they get it. You're not going to do anything that's not in that person's highest best good. And if you were doing something and that person couldn't receive it, it goes into what they refer to as the reserve body. So when that person is ready to receive it, then it gets infused into that body. So never think, oh my God, I have to ask for permission and I can't, and I'm not getting permission, all that. No, that's all bullshit. That's all old world stuff. That's not the way it is now.
Yeah. And especially it's in their best and highest good. Yeah. It's
Always.
funny that you said that the physical things that we can do, there are different things that you can do to move energy. And when I remember when John used that, and I've seen that before, and it really does work. Recently, I was in a yoga class, and at the beginning of the class, when we were sitting, she said, let's do palms down. And I thought, oh, I've never done that. It's always palms up. And then we did a couple breathing, and then she said, now flip. And when you start palms down and flip, oh my God, your heart opens. Like you literally, for anybody that says, how can I open my heart? Sit palms down. And when that action of flipping your palms upward when you're just sitting there in stillness, wow. I mean, and so, but like Tracy said, play with it. Play with it. We are energy. We're multidimensional energy bodies, and we have complete control over it. We really do at the end of the day. And, it doesn't have to be serious. Don't get analytical about it. Make it fun. I love that idea of the switchboard, Tracy. And it's like, and you can put whatever buttons on there you want. You make your own board up and right and rock it out and, find, gosh, we keep saying this, find things that bring you joy. It is, just play and do anything creative, and you do not have to, you're not being judged on it. I have several adult clients. Know what they've done recently? They bought a coloring book, and one bought colored markers and one bought crayons. They're like, wow, it gives them a sense of relief. You have that focus. If you are telling yourself the story, you're not creative, that's a lie. That's a lie. Start messy. I went to sip and paint for months, and now I can paint from a photograph and reproduce it with no lessons, no nothing. So start messy. It's okay to be messy, but it's that act of being creative. You're practicing the energy of being a creative person instead of saying, can I make a sports car appear that I want? By going and expressing that creativity, you're aligning yourself with that energetic, and your soul already knows what it is and what's in your best and highest good. So, it's definitely like the focus should be completely on you. And what am I doing? What's my energy, right? Any closing comments?
Just have fun and joy, because that's what this energy is. Do everything with fun and joy, make a game out of it. Exactly what Tracy said. Play.
Yeah, well, you heard it. You heard it. So go have some fun today. Do it. I mean, hey, we look at funny videos, look at it, go see a funny movie, don't and stop and get out of judgment. Forget about like people saying, oh, that's not professional or whatever, or what, like let go of the rules and just go have some fun, and you'll get that energy back. Remember, it's a mirror. So if you want more fun, go have some fun. All right. Well, thank you everybody for listening, and please hit the like and subscribe button if you do. Again, welcome to our new subscribers, and to our OGs. We love you dearly. Keep the comments coming, and we'll see you next episode.